East Indians. Hold up. Let me get it over here. Gods and goddesses of the East Indians. Look at this. East Indians. Look at this. Under Hinduism. Right? Let me go back to the list of the Egyptians real quick. Let me go again. Look. Look at all these gods. Look at this. Right? Look. Type in gods of Egypt. Look at this. Right? And then the white man, the Romans, the Roman Empire, Edomites. Look at all the gods and goddesses they were worshiping before Christ came on the scene. Look, Jupiter, Neptune, Mars, Phoebus, Vulcan, Mercury. Look at these. Jupiter, Mars. Hold up. Look at all these gods and goddesses of the Gentiles. Look, starting from A. Now, did y'all know that all of these gods and goddesses were worshipped by the Romans and still are? They just gave them biblical names and called them saints. And they would take every major holiday and name it after one of these gods or goddesses, making you believe that you're reverencing someone historic, some person to be revered historically, like Martin Luther King. But when you go into the Roman books, you can see on the same day as Martin Luther King was another Roman god's holiday. Oh, there's more. Look at the list of the Babylonian gods. Let's go look at the Babylonian gods real quick. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at this. Let me go all the way down from A to Z. Look at this here. A to Z. Babylonian gods. Let's go now. Let's keep on going. Hold up. Who's this? Who's this down here? Yahweh, El Shaddai, Yahweh was a Babylonian god. Yahweh is Zeus. Is that true? Yahweh is Zeus? Let's go down here and look. When you go into the pagans' book of angels, because they worship fallen deities and all that, I need y'all to check this out. Let me put this over here so you can look at this. I went into the pagan books and say, let's find out who they worship. And in the pagan book of angels, Yahweh or Yahweh is one of the many names of Metatron. And when you go to Metatron, Metatron is who? Metatron is Yahweh, Satan. Jewish people know this. So when our God says in Exodus 20, that I'm your God that brought you out of Egypt, he's making it plain. Without me, the nations and the lesser gods are going to rip you apart. You as a people are not going to know if you're coming or going, because when these Gentiles get around you, they're going to bring all these deities and spells and witchcraft and sorcery. And they're going to keep you away from me so that you cannot capitalize off of your own gifts. They will build a system of capitalism off of you using their gods. You disobey me, and I'm going to put you back under them. Right? So now, if I have the Bible and it says, I'm the God that brought you out of the land of Egypt, let's read, Elder Lawyer.
Yes, sir. It says here in verse 2, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Come on.
Out of the house of bondage.
Come on.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Automatically, folks, if we knew who our God was, when an East Indian comes up and try to give us the positive aspects of Hinduism, or Chinese people would bring in Buddhist religions or Eastern religions and Babylonian religions, and the white man would come with his Roman religions and Roman holidays, we'd be like, no. That's the spirit that led us into captivity. This is why the Egyptians were able to enslave us for so long. When we found our God, automatically, he gave us insight into the gods the Gentiles were worshiping. So I don't have no problem with the nations worshiping whoever they want to worship. The God of Israel, the God of the Bible, delivered us. And our communities are an example of a people who have lost their way with their God. Are we not? Look at our communities. But who's there? The Arabs are there. The East Indians are there. The Chinese are there with their gods ripping us apart. It's a spiritual war, folks. And if that's not bad enough, the super simple amongst our own people are capitalizing off of our oppression. So we must know our God. That's the first step into coming out of captivity. His name isn't Yahweh. His name isn't Yah. Yah was a god in ancient Egypt. Let me give you his name. His name is Ahayah. Everybody and their mother will attack you when you say that name, even Israelites. Okay? Even Israelites. Jewish people won't attack us. Because when I spoken to rabbis was like, well, yeah, we're not supposed to say that. They call him EA. But not once did we have a Jewish person tell us that we're incorrect with the name of God. Only our people who are ignorantly calling on Yahweh. When even the Jewish sages know that Yahweh is fourth in line of the deities and gods they worship, which were one of many gods in Egypt and in Mount Seir. Esau once worshipped Yahweh as the Shashu. Later, they called him, Esau named him Zeus. Zeus and Yahweh is the same God. Let's go at the lawyer.
Verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods before